I was like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. I wish I looked like that. That was the first thing I wished. And I was like, oh my, I've never seen anyone so beautiful in my entire life. Uh,
What's up?
hey, what's up?
All good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well. Very well. So when is your birthday? I believe you're a Taurian, right?
I am May 11th.
May 11th. So it's around the corner. All
Yeah.
right. So what is
When
what
is
is your plan?
yours? When is
Mine is
your birthday?
23rd February.
Oh, you didn't have yours in lockdown. No, mine will be.
No, no, no. Luckily, I did not. I had a good birthday. So I had a very
Oh,
good birthday. Yeah. Okay. So
I'm
what are your
glad.
plans for your birthday?
I also plan to have a very good birthday without too many, without any people actually. No, on the phone, I guess now everything's become like this, no?
Right.
This
Of
is the
course.
new normal, so
Right.
yeah, so I guess
And how's your mom doing?
she's good. We just cut watermelon together and like this huge pumpkin for soup together.
Right.
And then I said, I have a live thing to do, so I'll talk to you. I'll get back later.
Okay, so Ada, I'm having this newfound respect for you. So I saw your TED
Uh,
talk today,
oh,
and
you did.
then I watched it again because I found
What?
it really fascinating. Yeah. So
Thank you.
you wrote the script yourself? Was it impromptu? How was it?
It was not impromptu, but yes, I did write it entirely myself. I think that you'd figure, no, because it's very
Mm,
personal. I think a TED
of
Talk is
course.
supposed to be really personal.
Right.
So it would be best if I write it myself because then it'll have my brand of sense of humor.
Mm,
It'll sound like me. So I didn't want anyone to write it. Though the first person I read it out to was my mom. Uh,
mm,
because I said, tell me if it's nice. Because my mom said, whatever you do, don't be boring. Huh? Don't bore people
right.
because it's 20 minutes. So
Right.
be entertaining and I'm really glad people like it and I'm very happy you said you watched it twice. Yeah, that's
No, I've
really
seen it. I've seen it twice, and I found it like really engrossing. And
nice.
because many a times we meet people and we don't know the sort of struggle that has gone behind the smiles that they have constantly.
I guess.
So it was interesting about the entire nepotism debate, and the best part was that you took a rather balanced opinion, because one way of looking at it is that it does not exist. Second opinion is that yes, it exists, and that is the reason for all the miseries of people who are not from the industry. So you took a balanced opinion that you
I
did
actually
face.
said, yeah, I actually said what I believe actually, because
Mm,
it does exist. Yes, we know that. But
mm,
then I've also made it. No, I've got movies on the
mm,
basis of not being somebody's child. No one
mm,
knows, no one knew who I was when I started off. I
mm,
got stuff only on the basis of, like, say, for 1920, I went and gave an audition. They didn't know who this
mm,
girl is. So I was just
mm,
this girl who gave a really good audition and I did get work. So I can't
mm,
say that you won't get any work at all and,
mm.
nothing works. So.
Right. So you
Um,
spoke about what was expected you in 1920. So what about the unrealistic sort of expectations that the directors have in terms of physicality? How do you deal with that?
okay, I'm in all for the unrealistic because we're making
Mm,
movies. They're not supposed to be real. That's why
mm,
they're movies. They're
mm,
fictional things. So
mm,
1920 was fiction. You're selling fear.
mm,
So when you're selling something like fear, you're already, I mean, it's a suspension of disbelief that you're already
mm,
hanging on. So you have to see how convincing you are with that.
mm,
How I look like right now, maybe today I don't look like I've stepped out of the 1920s. And if I'm doing a
mm,
film like 1920, I think I should be convincing enough, like people should look at me and think I'm from that period. So if that requires a certain physicality and uh, certain kind of makeup and have me to look like that look, I'm totally in for that. I think that's a good thing only. It's very good, in fact.
mhm. Okay. So Ada Sharma, who was the actress who replaced you in that dance movie, and which movie was that?
I can't say. I can never say. I mean, no, I don't
Right.
think it's nice to say stuff that you've either refused to do or stuff that someone has replaced you in. No, yeah, that's like, it's not nice. But I had to share it with people because a lot of people thought I just landed
Mm,
up here and I did an audition for 1920 and I got it and, like
mm,
life was made, but it was not. So I just thought that that's a journey I wanted to share with people. I also wanted to tell people that after 1920 being a hit and me getting good reviews and good appreciation from the audience also. Even after that, I didn't have it easy. Like it didn't. I didn't get any movie for like a year. I think 1 year I was just waiting for stuff to happen. Nothing happened. Nothing at all. No brands, no ads, nothing.
So you spoke about how it's tough to get the role till the time the movie releases. You should not be totally sure about it. Then once the movie releases, then you have to be prepared for the fact that maybe your meatiest portions they may be chopped off.
That's
Uh,
also happened with me. I've been in the theater sitting and waiting for a particular scene because I was really excited about it, and I remember learning up the dialogue for it, and I thought I was very good in that scene, and I waited, and that scene didn't come only. So that's the other thing. I think I was trying to tell people about happiness because a lot of times we base it on I'll be happy when I get my first movie or when my first movie releases or when my first movie is appreciated or because all that might happen, and then if you're basing your happiness on that, you still won't be happy because it'll release, and then after it releases you'll say now when I sign my next one, no, I'll be happy. Then you'll say when I sign that banner from this director, then I'll be happy. And I think it'll keep going on. So have all those ambitions, of course, we should, but don't base your happiness on that. It's not then you'll never be
right.
happy.
And you also spoke about the importance of sense of humor, importance of having hobbies,
Yeah.
importance of helping people maybe without expecting anything in return. So I think so. I was just rewinding to the way you've been your passion with the pets. So we
Yeah.
went we
Yeah, we
met you
went
at
to that
this
dog
dog
place.
clinic
Yes,
and
Perfect
yeah,
Life. I remember.
yeah. So how what is the importance of sense of humor and having hobbies?
Importance, I don't know, but I think it's a good thing if you can laugh at yourself because I mean things are not going to go your way mostly, and I'm speaking mostly from an actor's point of view or someone who wants to be an actor or in this profession because things are not going to like look at us now. Things are not going to go. Things are not going any of our way. No, we all had plans. We all thought we are shooting for this in April and in May, and now things are not going away. So I guess if you learn to laugh at yourself, life will be a little kinder to
Better,
you. And
like the kind of
yeah, I think yeah, that's the only way to stay. I won't say sane. I'll say happy.
mm, mm,
And being nice to people, that naturally comes to me. If it doesn't naturally come to someone, then make an effort because it's a very good feeling to do something for someone and not do it only with the feeling of expecting something in return.
Okay. So what conversation have you had with Ananya Pandey of late?
I've never spoken to Ananya Pandey. Like in
Right.
real life, I've never spoken to her. In my
Right.
imagination and thoughts, you mean? In my imagination and
Yeah.
thoughts, I speak to a lot of people. But in real life, I've not spoken. No, I've never even met Ananya in real life.
Okay. So uh, what is your opinion about the way she is trolled at times? And you must have seen maybe her Instagram feed. And what is your opinion?
I think trolling and bullying is really bad. Whoever you are, it wouldn't feel very nice if you're being trolled for whatever reason you're being trolled. So I think also everybody knows that people who are trolling are just faceless people who are sitting behind a screen and just passing comments. So yeah, so I don't think trollers are taken very seriously nowadays. Um, but yeah, I think she would also know that. I think everybody who sees trolls online knows that they are faceless people, so they shouldn't be taken very seriously.
And there is this pattern at times that so we have a certain social media sort of slant towards maybe any of the celebrities, and then people start following that. Like say there was this for Alia at some point of time as well. Do you think it's a good trend because at times it can have psychological issues on people, and we may be having a good laugh, but
Following as in
people.
following people as in
No, what I'm saying is that there are certain perceptions that are made about certain people, certain celebrities, and then it becomes the norm, and it becomes fashionable to make fun of them and have fun at their expense. Like for example, the way it
like
was with
that.
Alia, yeah. But
But I
with
think
some people, it can.
it's a good thing also you're being
No,
talked
it's not a
about.
good
So
thing. It's not a good. But it can also have psychological impact on people. People have
of course,
there are
that's what I said.
instances
Like
when
bullying is not a good thing at all, and But I think it comes with the I don't know, it comes with popularity also. If you have a sudden burst of popularity, you're going to get the good and the bad. Or if you come up, say, climb the ladder slowly, also the underdog is always more appreciated. That is a thing, no? If somebody's just hit success or just hit popularity instantaneously, then that happens sometimes. I think people feel happy bringing somebody down or making fun of. I don't know. Depends how the fun is made of also.
Of course. All right. Okay. And did you have a conversation with Aishwarya Rai?
With Aishwarya, no, but I saw her. I remember the first award function I went to just after 1920, and I was with my mom. And I saw Aishwarya Rai in person, and I was like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. I wish I looked like that. That was the first thing I wished. And I was like, oh my, I've never seen anyone so beautiful in my entire life. I was just mesmerized by her beauty. I was just looking at her. And
Right.
then I think after that, I used to watch her ads and then I used to repeat and try to talk like her.
That I'm worth it.
The five problems, one solution, because I'm worth it. I don't look like her, but yeah, I can. I used to mimic her voice and see. This is what I do anyway. I don't need social isolation to keep me alone. That's what I did anyway in real life.
You know, the interesting part is that so you made your start, like say in 2008, and you spoke about the fact that you really found Aishwarya Rai beautiful. But so I was watching the promo. I've not seen the series of Holiday, but I was watching the promo of Holiday, and I think that you look amazing in that.
Thank you. Please
In
watch.
terms
You'll
of
enjoy it.
looking,
I think now and then.
I'll do that. I'll do that for sure. But the way you are looking, I think maybe you've never looked so good. And you know, I think at times maybe it's a good idea to start slowly and peak at the right time, and you know, make an impact at an opportune time, and then take things
For
forward.
I that it feels very nice if you're saying looking good and all because Holiday was a series where the look was very important. It was a series that we wanted to sell as it's your people should watch it and feel like I want to go to Mauritius on my bachelorette with my friends and live this dream. But as far as speaking is, I was in my head at least I would like to believe I was always ready. I was this person even when I did 1920. So I feel if you're not from the film industry, you have to be ready at all given points because you don't know when you're going to get an opportunity. Also, I'm not the kind of person who seizes opportunities. I'm not, that is my weak point maybe. So I have to be ready always for somebody else to spot a thing in me to take me for something. So mostly that's how I've gotten all my work. I've been very fortunate that somebody somewhere has been like, oh, and it's like an audition that's gone through last minute, perfect time, right place, and I've got stuff. Um, but yeah, I don't know if slow is good or I don't know. Either you can lose your patience and become like really bitter and cynical, or like you said, it can go really well and uh, yeah, you can slowly grow in your field.
Right. No, I think what you spoke about fitness, that I think it's very very important to be super fit and to take care of your fitness, to sleep well. Because see, someone like Akshay, for example, I've always given example of Akshay Kumar that.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing his journey for the last say, at least 12 years that I've been talking to him and meeting him. So, you know, the movies work or the movies don't work. His routine remains the same. I don't know what he's doing in
I know
lockdown right
that's
now.
incredible. I think that's incredible.
So, you know, so he has to wake up at 4 o'clock. I've done one of his interviews at 6:30 in the morning.
Wow.
6:30 in the morning, yeah, at Novotel, and I've done interviews with him at 9 o'clock in the morning. He's very punctual, and he sleeps. I've done one interview with him for Houseful 4 last year, and it was in the evening around 7ish or something. And I noticed that his energy levels start dropping in the later part of the day. So he has to
Yeah,
sleep
you
by
have to
9.
get up at 4 o'clock. If you're going to get up at four
Yeah,
o'clock, then
yeah. So he sleeps at nine
wow.
o'clock. He sleeps at 9 o'clock, and no
That's like
matter
my
what,
mom.
he sticks to his routine. He sticks to his routine. He doesn't work on weekends, and the output that he delivers every year is fabulous. He also goes for holidays with his family. So I think it's very very important to have a routine. And when I saw that portion of yours when you spoke about the fitness and the sleep part of it, and
Yeah.
you've been particular about that, right?
sleep part, not so much. Yeah, I'm very bad at that.
I know
But
that. I can testify that. I can testify
yeah,
that. I got your message at 1:30 in the night, right?
yeah,
Yesterday.
the thing is, no,
Right.
I get really involved if I'm doing something,
Right.
anything. So like last night I was playing the piano. I didn't even realize the time actually.
Right.
When I had to forward that
But
to my
in the
nurse. So I
in the
said, listen,
lockdown,
after
I
I
think, you know, lockdown, no timing, no days. So there
no,
is
mind anyway. So if I'm playing the piano, like last night, I think I went for some 3 hours I was playing, and then I looked at the time and I said, "Oh, I should go to sleep." But I get really engrossed if I'm doing something. Even if I'm watching something, then I just watch. Like an extremist. If I'm painting, then I'll just sit and paint, and it'll be hours, and I won't realize, and I'll be in the same spot, and then I'll. So that's not very good. So people should not follow that from.
you've had uh, a holiday of late, and Commando was out recently, and so I saw this short film of yours, Tin Day, um,
Yes.
which I think showcases you in a different light altogether, like in terms of acting. How was that experience?
It was nice. I'm again not the character because she's the frivolous millennial. I don't think I'm really. She's street smart and she's. But it was really nice. She plays dumb to get her work done. I thought that was. It was a very interesting character to play. And when Seema offered it to me, I was like, "This is great." Also, my co-star Rajesh Sharma is fantastic. I learned a lot from him, and I think like when I read the script also, I thought I can actually say that it's a very sweet take on extramarital affairs. I don't think anyone can ever say that about any film. Like I could show it to my granny, and I
Yeah.
said, watch this film, it's about extramarital affairs and I'm the other woman, if you actually term it like that. But it's such a sweet take, and it leaves you at the end with this really sweet warm feeling, and it's a nice sweet story. I also did this short film called Mo, and after which I realized how much digital people watch if it's good stuff. Even Holiday, like the amount of people who had watched Holiday were probably more than people who had seen Commando also. And then I
No, I think
decided
that
that
is
it's
of OTT of late is like.
yeah, it's crazy. So I thought if it's really good stuff, then I'm going to do it, whether it's digital or movies or whatever the format, any language. If it's good stuff, I'm going to do because people watch.
Okay, and so in Tinde, for example, the interesting part was, I think that the very, very funny part was when Rajesh Sharma says that beta, and then he says
Yeah.
baby. So I thought that was so organic, and it was so
It
funny.
was organic.
That
He made it up
yeah,
on the spot. We didn't
I'm
cut or
sure.
anything. Even I didn't because, like, I didn't.
Right.
I mean, I reacted like the scene was on because he's so good at his impromptu and ad-libbing, and he's too good. So yeah, I really enjoyed working that. That film is also the debut of my star kid daughter Radha Sharma. Did you know
I saw
this?
that. Yeah, I saw that. She's
Did you
having a
like the performance?
verified account on Instagram.
She's here. I must push her also.
No,
Yeah, the
in
thing
fact,
is,
Parag.
that's the thing, no, Faridun, in every interview they used to ask me about nepotism, and then I used to have to give these generic, safe answers about no, nepotism doesn't exist. If you're talented, you will get your work. And I used to say that, and in my head, I used to cringe because I used to be like, no, because a lot of people are talented and they're just sitting at home, and I don't know if they're going to get work this lifetime. And I don't mean to be cynical, but I don't know if I will even be able to get, say, 10% of what I think I'm capable of in this lifetime. So instead of, but I wouldn't say that out loud. No, I used to be like, no, nepotism, no, it doesn't exist. Nothing. So I said, I don't want to be on this side of nepotism. Yeah, I was feeling very sad about myself. So I said, why not I get to that side of nepotism where I can say nepotism is a good thing. And imagine if I can get a pillow to get famous, then we all know how cool nepotism is. Now I love nepotism. Like for me, nepotism is amazing. The pillow is even getting brand shoots. The pillow is getting movies. So because of her acting skills also, but also because she's Ada Sharma's pillow.
Right, and so have you had discussions on nepotism with say someone like Neil Nitin Mukesh? He was your co-star and producer.
But he's not a star son, no. His dad was in the industry, but he's not a.
But
He's
it is
technically not a,
his grandfather is Mukesh. His father is
but not an
Mr.
actor.
Nitin Mukesh. Yeah, but
Huh.
see, the idea of nepotism is not merely actor. It is like that you're from the film family.
Film family, huh? Like that.
Right.
Yeah, no, but no, if I could get to choose and pick for me, I would want my mom to be a proper A-lister actress. That would be fun. That would be better. I mean, if I'm getting to actually choose. Like I told my mom, my mom's really pretty. I was like, what did you do? MSc chemistry. What have you done? I landed up clever, but how is that helping me? You should have become an actress, and I would have it much easier.
Okay, now would you want to give writing a serious thought? Is that something that is on your radar?
Now, since you say maybe. No, I mean, I serious thought, I don't know, but maybe. I always like to rhyme stuff, uh, which is something that I did through like school and all also. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Probably. I guess now if we're all sitting at home, then
No, I think you should because I'll tell you something honestly. We get a lot of content right now. A lot many times we have to forward through stuff so that we can finish it off.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
and there have been occasions I've still not been able to see certain things that
I
very
completely understand, huh?
so if I'm tempted to say listen to your and I'm listening to your stuff because I was doing other stuff and I was listening to your stuff basically and I think I understand what good writing is all about.
Oh,
So
thank you. I'm really
there is a
glad.
flair. There is a flair that you have, and as you spoke about the rhyming part of it, so the way things are flowing and the way they are, and it's not easy to even I think have a sort of monologue in the first place. So
Yeah, I
I
know it's
I feel
20
that maybe
minutes. So
yeah.
yeah, like when I told my mom I'm doing a TED talk, the first thing she said is don't be boring, and then after that she said, uh, be natural. Don't make it look like you're like मैं अभी बात करने वाली हूँ, and I'm going to tell you all about my life. Like don't be like that. Just be like you. Talk normally to people. So I tried to make it as normal as I could.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I like to write stuff, but now I should seriously consider no. I mean, anything we do is actually a thought that goes into a written thing, even if it's say one Instagram videos. Say, there is a thought that has gone into it, and probably you've written what you want in your head before you shoot it out, right?
Of course, of course. Okay,
So
and you're also playing a man.
I am playing a man
Hmm.
in
Tell
Man
us
to
about
Man.
it. Tell us
So
about
Man
it.
to Man is this love story. This girl falls in love with a boy, and it's a normal rom-com, like everything goes as normal rom-coms do, and then they get married, and after they get married, he finds out that she's a man.
That must have been interesting, I'm sure.
I think it's really fun, and I think people wait to see like what different stuff I do. Also, when I play like the same, uh, like a normal girl, normal role, they're like anyone could do that. Why did you get Ada to do it? I've read reviews that have actually said that anyone could do this role. Why did you need Ada Sharma to do it? So I'm trying to consciously pick stuff that people will look at and say, okay, now we know why you took Ada to do this. So even if it's a short film, even if it's like Tinde, or even if it was like Holiday or Commando, even if it is now Man to Man, I'm sure they'll watch and then they'll say, okay, this is good, she did this. So people have very
All right,
high expectations from me.
that's great. Okay, let's take a few. Ada ma'am, राधा के लिए मेरे पास कृष्णा है. That is Swam Mishra is saying.
ठीक है, उसके डेब्यू के लिए वो ऑडिशन करेगा कृष्णा. But I would prefer she debuts opposite a star. It'll just be easier.
Karan Rajput is saying, ma'am, please one dialogue in Hyderabadi accent.
नेक्स्ट टाइम ऐसा कुछ करेगा ना तो मैं बोल रही मेरे को जबरदस्त प्यार हो जाएगा तुम्हारे से और मैं होठों पे चपका दूंगी एकदम. अब छह इसको
Uh,
समझो छह थारी.
Samir is saying your upcoming projects apart from Man to Man.
Well, there's Holiday season 2. There's one more short film of mine which should be releasing really soon. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk. Maybe I can talk about it. It's called Soulmate, and it has me in a double role. I think it should release this month. I'm
Oh,
debuting saying that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but now I've said it.
it's a double
So
role.
yeah,
Okay, all right.
I'm in a double role. It's a very interesting double role. It's not like the double roles that you would expect it to be. It's
Hmm.
not like a twin thing, but there are two others in it, basically.
Oh,
And
that's
it's called
interesting.
Soulmate, and it's a romantic rom-com uh, in a short film. So yeah, that should be releasing now. What else is there? It's Commando 4, yeah. And there's another international project which is an action
Yes, I saw.
film.
What exactly is it?
I can't really say. Now though I don't know if I should say till they like announce and say when and all. But it's an action film, and it's an international action film. So it's different from my role in Commando, but I think people will like it. People like me doing action in Commando, so I think this also they'll really enjoy.
सच्ची उस गबरू दी लाइफ बन जाऊ नी तू दिल जिस गबरू नाल
That's a Punjabi
लावेगी.
song that I did. Sachi us gabaru di life, but you read that whole thing.
Okay.
Neetu dil jis gabaru na lavegi. Na 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 na. It's this Punjabi video I did. It's so strange when you do a song or say a movie in a certain language where you go to the place, people identify you with that. Like if I go to Hyderabad right now, they don't say 1920 because for them, that's, yeah, that girl who did 1920, but for them, it's like heart attack. Or if I go to
Of
Punjab
course,
or like
your
Chandigarh,
South films, yeah. Hmm.
yeah, if I go to Punjab or Chandigarh, for them, they say Commando and all sometimes, but for them, it's this Akhil ka Punjabi song. They're like, हाँ, वो Punjabi wala song. So it's nice that I've done stuff in so many languages so that people in that state feel like I'm, part of them because of that language.
Okay, and are you doing anything in South right now?
Right now, though, I'm doing nothing. I'm sitting at home, but
But in
when the
the sense
lockdown
that maybe you've shot for something and
No, I'm not short for anything. Everything was going to start. Like Southwise, everything was going to start. Even here, thank God, nothing like I was not midway through anything. So
so you've done Charlie Chaplin 2 with Prabhu Deva. So there's a question. Satish is saying, "Hi, Ada Sharma, I love your acting, and please Charlie Chaplin 2 sing song one line."
So I made my singing debut in Charlie Chaplin 2. Actually, we were shooting for the song on the beach, and the director said, learn the lyrics. So I said, yeah. So he said, and sing it when you're. So I said, yeah, yeah, done. And then I was practicing the line. So he said, you sing also. So I said, yeah. So he said, you should have only sung the song. So then I said, oh. And then after that, when we went to Chennai, we recorded it. So that was my singing debut in movies. And it's called I Want to Marry You, Mama. That's the song's name. Mama is
So
not
can
like mama, like not like uncle wala mama. Mama in Tamil is like I want to marry you, bro. Not bro, like dude. Like hey,
dude,
like dude, I want to marry you, like that. So,
can we have 2 lines? 2 lines from that?
um, கண்டதும் காதல காட்டாரே பாவல wait. உன் கூட ஜோடி சேர வந்தே அவல குக்கருக்கு செய்வல கொடிக்கு நீ காவல நம்மோட கூட்டம் இது ஆடு மர்சல்ல I want to marry you mama I want to marry you mama. It was
Fantastic.
this
Fantastic.
crazy song that we shot on Goa on the beach.
Okay, and
Dancing
someone
with
is
the
asking that which platform is Soulmate coming on?
I don't know, yeah. I don't even know if if I was allowed to say that, but I know it's out soon. I just spoke to my director, Abir. Abir, by the way, has directed Soulmate, directed Man to Man as well. We did the short film before we did Man to Man. And this has nothing to do with Man to Man. I'm not a man, but he offered me Man to Man after this. I don't know, but Soulmate soon. But maybe you should shh about it.
Okay, we'll take a couple of more questions. Ajesh Parlikar is asking, what is the secret of your fitness?
There's no secret, yeah. I work out. You guys all know how I work out. I eat healthy. I'm pure vegetarian. And I eat ghar ka khana, lockdown or no lockdown, as much as I can. So I know what's going into my food. And I try to stay positive and happy. I think that helps. So there's no
That
secret.
helps.
Yeah.
Okay, Satish is, so this is the last comment that we'll take. This is Satish 26. Who is Ada Sharma? Adamant, affectionate, angry, arrogant, brave, clever, dangerous, efficient, fair, and famous.
I'd like to be all of those, Satish. I'd like to change my name to Ada Ki Adaye now and have all of those. We're not one thing, no? I think all of us are
Right.
all these things. We feel all
Right.
these emotions. I have
Right.
also felt all of them. So yeah, a little
Mm.
bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. So, Ada, as always, wonderful talking to you, and thank you for your
Thanks a
time
lot.
and thank you for your thoughts. And
Thank
please say my hello to your mother and
I will.
happy birthday to you in advance. And I hope that you have a
Thank
big one.
you. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Thank
Thank you so much. All the best wishes. Thank you very much.
you.
Thanks, man.
See you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.